The West Bank has been occupied since 1967, that he was concerned about what he called settler terrorism.
Did CNN just ask a real question? Assalamu alaikum. What's going on, everybody? So, this just happened on CNN.
Mr. Prime Minister, you say, there I go again. Clearly there's violence. We all watch it. We can see what happens. But let me now quote your own Israeli security people. Again, the context. The West Bank has been occupied since 1967. Settlers are allowed to be there. It is a minority, I know that, but they're there and they are violent, this minority. And it is generally deemed illegal by the rest of the world, the settlers in occupied territory.
Did CNN just ask a real question?
Major General Yehuda Fuchs, who's the commander of your Israeli troops in the West Bank, is he not? Major General Yehuda Fuchs? He said in an interview with the New York Times that he was concerned about what he called settler terrorism and was exerting a lot of effort to avoid it. He said his job is to make sure both Israelis and Palestinians are safe. So if he says that, what is your response to that?
Did they actually finally shed light on the illegal occupation and settler terrorism?
No, what you've been projecting is blatantly false.
La wallah.
Blatantly false.
Why do you say that?
Because he's a Zionist liar. CNN, welcome to our world.
And I object the symmetry that you're trying to create here, because out of
There's
half
no
a million
symmetry. I'm talking about
good
your
Israelis,
own generals.
Could I finish the sentence,
yes.
Christian? Out of 500,000 Israelis that are decent and law-abiding Israelis living in Judea and Samaria, there's several hundred, perhaps even less, who apply violence from time to time. But who's getting murdered? We're seeing Palestinians murder Israelis. We're not seeing Israelis murdering Palestinians. What? And that's why there's no symmetry here. And I also object, these are not occupied territories. They're territories in dispute.
Are you hot?
And we have claim to our own place as well as them. I get it. No one's going anywhere. We have to figure out how to live together. That's my job.
I don't have much time for this, so let me just expose his lies right now. Number one.
Law-abiding Israelis living in Judea and Samaria.
Let's just think about this. Law-abiding Israeli settlers living in illegally occupied land. Law-abiding citizens in an illegal occupation. I don't think the math adds up. Number two.
But who's getting murdered? We're seeing Palestinians murder Israelis. We're not seeing Israelis murdering Palestinians.
Did he just say we're seeing Palestinians murder Israelis, but not Israelis murder Palestinians? What? Dude, where have you been living for the past 7 decades? Like, dude, what are you smoking? Can I try some? I wonder, does he actually know how Israel was founded? You know, the genocide, the ethnic cleansing. Of course he knows, because even he said this. I've killed many Arabs, and I see no problem with that. But right. This happened like 70 plus years ago, so that's ancient history. We don't need to talk about that. Let's talk about modern day statistics. Okay then, how about I give you some recent statistics. How many Israelis were killed between 2008 and 2020? 250 Israelis were killed and over 5,000 were injured, of which the majority were probably IDF soldiers, occupation forces. Yet, how many Palestinians were killed in that exact same time frame? 5,600 Palestinians were killed and over 115,000 were injured, the majority of which are civilians, men, women, and children. Or as Israel likes to call them, Hamas. Naftali Bennett, you're a lying piece of.
And I also object, these are not occupied territories. They're territories in dispute.
La wallah. Not occupied, disputed. It's kind of like someone going on trial for committing rape and then looking at the judge and saying,
Your Honor, this is, it's not rape, and she's not a rape victim. This is an individual with a different interpretation of bodily freedoms.
Bennett, you don't like facts, so you change the words to make it sound better. Well, sorry to burst your bubble. Sorry, not sorry. Your illegal settlements are illegal under international law. And you said that you're trying to get everyone to live together, but no, you're not. Again, did you forget how Israel was even established in the first place? And is it because you want everyone to live together that you're subjecting Palestinians to apartheid? And is that why the illegal settlements are forever growing?
Figure out how to live together. That's my job.
Good try, Bennett. Good try. But the world is starting to see Israel for what it really is. A murderous Zionist state that has little to nothing to do with Judaism and is hell-bent on breaking every international law possible with impunity. With that being said, free Palestine. Salam. Peace. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and share this video. Support me by subscribing to my channel. And until next time, I'm that Muslim guy. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be with you.